Funware is trying to focus on the enterprise branded mobile application infrastructure market. So the best way to think of us is that we actually help companies go to market out of the Fortune 1000, but also support not just public companies, but large and small private companies as well. And it's really the high value touch point between the consumer brand and the users and those interested in those brands. We actually come from a networking background, so our belief is that while there are 300,000 apps on the iTunes App Store, 95% of those are really a feature. And so what we want to do is to help people rethink what apps are and focus on experiences for consumers. Because without an experience, there's really no reason to use these applications. Additionally, when you're dealing with the Fortune 1000, their requirements are very mission critical, very scalable. They don't want their brand embarrassed. There's a lot of strenuous requirements of how to deal with good and bad networks or no networks at all. So someone like a FedEx or someone like Dell or Cisco would look at the opportunity a little bit different. In some cases, they are trying to say, how do I engage my consumer? If you're Dell and you're selling PCs or other product, you do have a customer touch point. But the reality is what corporate America at that level, if it's not an example like a Discovery where you're dealing with a consumer more directly through media, what they tend to do is focus on the old extranet, intranet kinds of things of what are the tool sets I need for my global sales force would be a good example. How do I take and get the messaging in 12,000 salesmen around the world so that they have everything from the talking points they need? We can prove that they've gone through and executed on their training manuals, they've done their certifications, they're up to speed on what they need to know for new product launches, and they have it all in their hand on the mobile, on the fly, wherever they go. So whether it's for what I call private audiences in that corporate context, or back to your original question about a detergent company should say, what is the real value that I want to provide for the consumer first and foremost? And after they figure that out, or we help them figure that out, that becomes the engagement point that they're going to use to wrap the rest of the promotions, the tie-ins, making people so they're not anonymous and they're actually going to take that digital stimulus in the mobile app and physically take action in the real world to go to that point of sale